Um, Next, we're going to go to Mr. Roger Hammer, who's got a beautiful background there. He's in front of his fireplace, enjoying the ambiance of the season here. There you go. Hi, Roger.
So thank you, everybody. I want to reach out to a couple of people first, because, you know, people are really first. JD, my buddy, we had a couple of great years. I know you're out west. I've been seeing your photos. Awesome. Wish I was there. And I want to mention another name. I actually played one gig with last week's guest star, Mike Easton, and he gave up the Roger Hammer Band to go build that beautiful harp studio he has. You guys saw that. What a great thing that is, and he's a master of his art. And before the May picnic that was canceled, I had another set completely worked out with another harp player named Dave Thompson, who's jammed a couple of times. He's up northwest in Pennsylvania. So meanwhile, you know, stuff happens. I'm playing with COVID by myself. So anyway, we're just going to do a little bit of blues to start with, and I got some surprises for you. Like, first of all, if I get my magic finger on, Big Boss Man, can't you hear me when I call? Oh, Big Boss Man, can't you hear me when I call? You know you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. Jimmy, you don't let me stop it, boss man. Why don't you hear me when I call? You know you ain't so big, yeah, you're just tall, that's all. Well, I'm gonna get me a brand new boss man, one that treats me right, lets me work in the morning and play the blues all night. Big Boss Man, can't you hear me when I call? You know you ain't so big, yeah, you're just talk, that's all. So big, you just talk, that's all.
All right, Roger. Big Boss Man.
Thank you. So we had a terrible sound check, so hopefully this thing's working out. I'm playing bare naked, except for my t-shirt from Buddy Guy's place here in Chicago.
It's sounding good, Roger.
Yeah, it sounds fine, Roger.
Alrighty. So the trouble is, playing with COVID, I haven't been out playing at all. So I'm like rusty as an old nail and stuff, and an old hammer. But anyhow, hope you guys dig it. I have a bit of a treat for you. And thank you, Rocky, for playing all that good variety of stuff. And I'm going to follow up on that. I have a thing I follow kind of as a pastime called alchemy. And alchemy is an old, like, pre-chemical kind of scientific kind of thing. But it's really psychological. It helps you do stuff through different stages of doing different things with yourself, actually, as opposed to just in chemicals and test tubes. It's yourself, it's your mind. And one of the famous psychologists, C.G. Jung, J-U-N-G, wrote a bunch of stuff about it. So I'm not making this stuff up. But the first part of this is to burn out all the old stuff you don't need. You ever clean your closet? You know what I'm talking about? But this is serious stuff. You get a crucible and you fire it up at high temperature and you just drive out all the junk in your life. So the best I can do with that in terms of songs is an internal combustion engine. Think of hot fire and stuff. And I got a song called Rhythm Engine. And it could be about motorcycles. It could just be about drums. You can dance if you want to. I may not know much, but I know the way I feel. I know there's nothing like a rush, so here's the deal. Give me that sound pounding in my head. If they are no longer hit me, then I might as well be dead. You got to know how good it feels. I love that rhythm engine at my heels. I've seen the local sights, and they're fine for what they are. But I need something bigger and faster to drive me really far. Give me that sound pounding in my head. The day I no longer hit me, you might as well call me dead. You got to know how good it feels. I love that rhythm engine at my heels. You know you gotta listen to your heart, and to do it every single day, you're gonna need a brand new start. Give me that sound pounding in my head. The day I no longer hit me, I might as well be dead. Know how good it feels. I love that rhythm engine at my heels. Yeah, I love that rhythm engine. Give me that rhythm engine. Yeah, I love that rhythm engine. Yeah, give me that rhythm engine.
All right.
So now we've burned off all that nasty stuff.
Cool.
Which means I got to change my guitar here for the second step, which goes something like this. Once that stuff happens, you've freed yourself of all that crap around you. You've boiled it down. If you have a campfire, which we do this time of year a lot, in fact, I got some hardwoods, I burn them up and love it. You got some ashes left over. And some of that stuff is useful, and some of it's not so useful. So the next step is to dissolve it and take it up into a solution you can use later for the rest of the steps. So what better way to do that than sung about a river? This here is a song called Allegheny. There's other river songs, it's not the first. You know, rolling on the river with Proud Mary, Shenandoah, Old Man River, Mississippi. Now wait a minute, I gotta break that down. The 3R. Rolling on the river. And the second river is Shenandoah, I hear you calling far away, you rolling river. Now the third one is old man river, that old man river. He must know something. He don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. But I digress. Allegheny, river flowing wide. Allegheny, always by my side. Here we go, we're rolling. I took a walk down the river to Allegheny to get some exercise and see the sights. I'd ask to lend my best girlfriend Lainey, but she said I'm not going, it's too rainy. Allegheny, river flowing wide. Allegheny, always by my side. Said Allegheny, river flowing wide. Allegheny, always by my side. Well, I can be serious or zany. It all depends on how I feel today. It's clear as looking out the window painting. It's really hard to run with Allegheny, and not to mention Pennsylvania. Whoa, Allegheny, a river flowing wide. Said Allegheny, always by my side. Allegheny, river flowing wide. Allegheny, always by my side. Out there in beautiful western Pennsylvania, meets up with the Monongahela there at Three Rivers Stadium or PNC Park, and turns into the banks of the Ohio, which I'm not going to sing about. Okay.
Hey. Now I think you gotta get a Susquehanna River song in there. You gotta.
Actually, I have a verse, Susquehanna River. So a funny story about that is I'm a foreigner to PA, and I thought that beautiful river by Harrisburg was, in fact, the Allegheny, and it's not. It's the Susquehanna. I can sing it that way too, but we don't have time. So let me see. I want to make time for Sister Blue, who's got really some blues here. Let me go look through the next thing and see what I want to do. I think I'm going to go to the next one. After we do all that stuff, we've burned off the bad stuff, we've dissolved it. There's a couple other steps. But in the effort of time, one thing we have to do is ferment the stuff and make it into something brand new. And one of the best examples of that is, fermentation. You take a bunch of hops and barley and you make beer out of it, or grapes and some yeast and you make wine. That's a beautiful example of fermentation. What you had before is chemically and mentally, if you think of psychology and alchemy, is changed into something new. So the best I can do on that is one of my songs called Switch. And blues lovers, I think you might even call this one a blues. And you can dance. Kinda hard to get along with, 'cause at fast as you can go, you're slow as a 7-inch, and you're nothing but a switch from the usual style. Sometimes you're so mean, I can't take it anymore. Flying around here like a witch, yeah, you're nothing but a switch from the usual style. know you'd always help me if I fell into a debt. If I had a real need, I know I'd always get my wish. But even when I know I've really struck it rich, seems there's on some kind of hitch, because you're nothing but a switch from the usual stuff. Now you know I ain't complaining about every little thing. I'm just tired of every glitch, because you're nothing but a switch from the usual stuff. Seems you're nothing but a switch from the usual stuff. Yeah, you're nothing but a switch from the usual stuff. Now I'm being nice. Ain't no B word in this song. In fact, if you're a switch, turn me on. So, you know, some of these songs are so old to me, they're standards. To you guys who aren't Hammer fans are brand new. So halfway, somewhere in the middle, you know, hopefully we're all happy here tonight. And let me see, I still got time for a couple more. Let me go this one here. So one of the next steps in alchemy is to take all the stuff you fermented. And you want to basically distill it down to the best of your stuff. Like the water here I'm drinking. Triply distilled. It's all good stuff. And I was with some friends in Puerto Rico, a beautiful island. And what do you do on an island? Well, there's nowhere else to go. You go to other islands. So we took a little boat out to a beautiful little Puerto Rican island called Culebra. I should have worn my Culebra hat. Beautiful little place. There's a bunch of other islands around there. They go island hopping. And I was thinking to myself, you know, engines run on gasohol. What if this boat ran in Puerto Rican rum? And I don't know, the song just came out. As we cast away to the island, everybody's feeling good. As we cast away to the island, everybody's feeling good. Cool breeze and clear water put us in a party mood. Sailing into the sun, the rum runner's back again. Sailing into the sun, the rum runner's back again. When she's running out of rum, we go back and pour more in. And when party day is over, we all come back to stay. When party day is over, we all come back to stay. We hope to play forever if Rum Runner goes our way. Sing along! We're sailing into the sun. A Rum Runner's back again. Sailing into the sun. A Rum Runner's back again. When she's running out of rum, we go back and pour more in. That's how it goes. Well, when party day is over, we all come back to stay. When party day is over, we all come back to stay. We hope to play forever if Rum Runner goes our way. And we're sailing into the sun, the Rum Runner's back again. Sailing into the sun, the Rum Runner's back again. When she's running out of rum, we go back and pour more in. And when she's running out of rum, go back and pour more in. When she's running out of rum, we go back and pour more in. Ah, summertime.
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Hey, coaches, we got time for one more or two more or what, please?
Sure. Yeah, do a couple more. Yeah.
All right. So I'd like to do this one. And y'all, it's not a blues, but by the time you get to Sister Blue, y'all be ready for that stuff. The last step in alchemy is actually gold. And I can't give you gold, sorry. I barely have, enough to buy a Yamaha, which I rebranded as a hammer. Anyhow, so the point is, after you go through burning off the bad stuff and redissolving it and redirecting and all the stuff I didn't actually cover. In fact, I believe in one of the upcoming BSCP newsletters, you're going to read one of my treatises on how to do alchemy yourself. Scary stuff, but really it gets me through a lot of hard times. So I'd like to do this one here that's basically my song. Let me do that again. There we go. Some may write a symphony that plays an hour long, work away all night and still be up before the dawn, paint a brilliant masterpiece that keeps on hanging on long after the artist is gone. Some may save a life or find a miracle cure, care for lonely orphans or feed the hungry poor, help to solve the puzzle and open every door, living what life is for. This is me, right from my heart. I'm just trying to do my part. It's just a song. It's just my song. I'm not trying to save the world, but I would if I only could. Not trying to be a hero, or trying to be too good. Ain't trying to fool you or fly you to the moon. Just playing this little tune. And this is me, right from my heart. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my part. It's just a song. It's just my song. Bring in the string section. Marietta, where are you? Job that's left undone will not be worth a dime. A poem won't be the same if you take away the rhyme. Good songs never finish till you play it one more time. So I'm playing mine, and this is me, right from the heart. I'm just trying to do my part. It's just a song. It's just a song. It's just my song. It's just my song. But doggone it, it's my song. So let me take it out with this if I can. We made gold, we're gonna keep it. Keep your hands off her. 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 Keep Keep your hands off her, hear what I say. You know she don't belong to you. Well, she's a big fine mama. Got them great big legs. She's a big fine mama. Got them great big legs. She's a great big mama. Got the big fine legs like walking on soft-boiled eggs. Well, when she called my name, I will not come. When she called my name, I will not come. When she called my name, I will not come. You know I stay just the same. But y'all keep your hands off her. 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 You hear what I say? You know she don't belong to you. Keep your hands off her. You hear what I say? You know she don't belong to you. Keep your hands off her. You hear what I say? You know she don't belong to you.
All right, Roger, thank you.
Roger.
From the Windy City.
Yeah, I grew up in Omaha, didn't learn the blues there, learned the blues in Chicago, and I hope I brought a little bit back to PA. I'm going to come back next summer. I got a house to sell, so we're going to have a jam.